Matt, we've had that weekend off now without a game because of internationals. How important was it? How important will it be for everybody to come back refreshed mentally and physically?
Well, listen, the break was a welcome break. You know, there was a lot of work to be done in the treatment room, and there has been over the last 10 days, 2 weeks since the last game. And the lads that have been playing, it was great opportunities to get a little bit of a break into them. And timing-wise, listen, that will remain to be seen in the final 8 games. But in terms of refreshing, refocusing, ready to go again, it's been a really useful period. And we look forward to giving everything we've got in the final 8 games of the season.
We've been able to then get some additional work into the boys that are in that treatment room. Mainly seen, Oshin back outside on the grass, which is fantastic for him and a fantastic step in his rehabilitation as well.
Yeah, brilliant for Osh. He's been out for a while now, and he's had a fantastic season for us. He's doing some work, progressing where he was at. He's got to get the all clear still to move on to the next stage of it. But we're hopeful of seeing him before the end of the season, which at some points in the rehab we possibly weren't thinking that. So he's working really, really hard to be part of contributing towards the end, and he'll be stepping that up. I think at something around the 9th or 10th of April, then he'll really step it up. So yeah, we it's a real plus for us, for everybody, when they see Osh out there doing his work. Alongside some of the other injured boys that are working so hard to get back and help the group. And everyone will be a big plus, getting as many of them boys out on the pitch as possible in the running. We're going to need everyone like we have done, and we'll need everyone to be available and ready and raring to go, ready for whatever the road takes us.
It's a testament to him, that the work he's putting in, as well as the medical department, Obed, you and they've worked really hard. They've had to this year with the injuries that we've had, but to get everybody back in shape so that they're ready to go whenever they're called upon as well.
Yeah, credit goes to them too, and Callum as well. Obed, Callum, Ewan worked so hard to get the guys ready and back with me. I think this season it's been, I wouldn't say it's been unique just to our football club. I'm very close friends with the Solihull manager, and I think he had 10 fit senior players for his game last night. So it's certainly not something that only ourselves have been hit by, but it's testament to them guys in the treatment room that they've just been working tirelessly to get the lads back. And then alongside that, the boys have been desperate because they want to be part of it. They want to be part of the running. They want to be part of the games that we've got coming up. Hopefully as many of them will be back as possible in the coming weeks. So a lot of hard work going on there, a lot of hard work on the training ground for the ones that have been training, as we look to build into the final game, starting with what will be a really tough game on Friday.
Just a final one from me on those boys coming back into it. Jamie Jellis has had to be patient. He's had to work quite hard to get himself back up to the levels that you guys want as coaching staff. Callum working him really hard, and it's great to see him now involved. He's been on the bench as well. It's great to see him that he's chomping at the bit, ready to get going.
Yeah, Jamie, we thought he'd had a little bit of a setback as well, so he came off the bench for the Colchester game because of that. But fortunately, we got some good news, and he isn't, and he wasn't. So we can then bring him back in the way that we'd hoped. So it'd be good to have Jamie pushing. He's desperate to do well. He's a lad who he's just desperate to take this opportunity, which is the type that I want here, and he fits that mould most definitely. So yeah, another one who's chomping at the bit to do well towards the end of it.
We go into this weekend's busy weekend, as Easter always is, with the 2 fixtures starting at MK Dons, a side top of the home form table, losing 3. But it's 2 sides, ourselves and them, fighting for something at the right end of the table.
Mike's done an unbelievable job since he's got in there. I think I was looking at something the other day. I think the last 25, 30 games, they're top of that form. They've done brilliantly since he's come in. And it's no coincidence in the way that Mike goes about it that they're doing well. They've got some very, very good players. So we have to be right on it, but it's one for us to look forward to. We've got another game where we've got upwards of 1,200 supporters coming to the game, which I think you said before was the 6th time this season we've had over 1,000 supporters come to an away game, which, I mean, that's unbelievable support, especially over Easter, where there's all different things going on in everyone's lives. So for our supporters to take up their time to come and see us, to come and support us, I shouldn't be surprised because it's what they've done all year. But again, a testament to them. They're really coming out in force and coming on to support us, to be right behind us, which then goes into, I know you mentioned season ticket sales as well. We've had a very, very good home form this season, and to me there's no coincidence that's because of the supporters being right behind us. I think everyone can see what we're growing, but also everyone can see that what a massive impact our supporters are and have proven to be when they're right behind us in their numbers. So as many of them as people that can purchase season tickets as possible, trust me, it will help us, and it will help us collectively as a football club, as a group, doing what we're trying to build towards here. So that's a little bit of a rallying cry to get more in there, as many as possible, because for me, from my side of things, listen, it's the connection between supporters and the team and how behind they are for us. We've all seen the impact that can have, and yeah, as many as can, please do.
Yeah, I'm going to say, because you often speak about what we've been building here, whether it's players coming in the summer into January, results building to something, players signing new contracts. Supporters are also, a vital cog in building into whatever, the end of the season may bring, whatever next season may bring for us as well. They're so important to that, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they're everything, to be honest with you. So again, I had a vision of when we set this up, and it's that exactly what it has been at home, especially in the last couple of months. Supporters and players completely together, and building and seeing what we're doing, and being a part of that, fully aware of where we've been as a football club over maybe the last 20 years. Reversing that is exactly what I've wanted to come in and do, exactly what I want to come in and do. Supporters have played a huge part of that. I think the guys can see what we're trying to do, and what we'll continue working tirelessly to do at this football club, and we won't stop until we have. They're playing a massive role in that, and again, I urge as many as possible who can, please do, because it means so much to us as a team, as a group, and there's already been some amazing moments this season. We look forward to more, and we look forward to more going into the coming years. So yeah, again, if you can, please do.